Πάμε!
Πάμε!
Κλακ, κλακέτα!
I met Dimitris 10 years back in Berlinale. He was smoking alone after the ECFA-GA meeting outside. I went to introduce myself.
I met him at ECFA meeting many years ago.
I first met Dimitris, I believe, at his festival. It was late 90s, and I had the pleasure to be the part of the jury. I remember many things from this, and especially two. First, great hospitality. Thanks to it, I almost missed my morning bus to the airport on the way back. And second, which goes together with hospitality, it's the Greek oil. I've got as a gift from Dimitris a can of real homemade oil. However, it was not closed enough, and so some oil took off from my luggage. That made me to wash more than usual after I came back.
The first time I saw Dimitris was in a picture behind Felix's desk. It showed a man in full action at the closing party of his festival, performing a traditional Greek folk dance, and he was jumping up in the air, 2 feet off the ground, like a true athlete. This picture always remained a mystery to me. I've observed Dimitris in many possible circumstances, but I never saw him jumping high up in the air, shaking his hair and his arms spread wide open. But the picture proves that he can do it.
I met Dimitris for the first time in 1991 or 1992. I don't remember it exactly anymore. When I invited him with his film The Flea to the Antwerp Youth Film Festival. And I may say that from this moment, this first meeting, there was a connection between us. So, despite the strong language barrier, Dimitris contacted me when he got the idea to start a children's film festival in Greece. And this was a start for not only a strong cooperation, but also for a deep friendship that now lasts for more than 25 years.
When I think of Dimitri, I think of beautiful pyrgos and the best portokalopita in the world.
When you say Dimitri, I remember my grandfather who used to talk less and act more.
I think Dimitris is the kind of person who, before taking a decision, takes his time to reflect, to ask himself what is right, what is fair, and then after taking the decision, he can look in the mirror, look himself in the eyes, and say, well done, boy. What you did was correct, was fair, was right.
Dimitris, 100% Greek. He could be philosopher, Aristoteles. He could be a playwright, Euripides, Aeschylus, Aristophanes. He could be a sailor, of course. He could be a peasant. He is a great friend. Dimitris, 100% Greek.
Most of us know Dimitris as the artistic director of the Olympia Film Festival, but he is so much more. He is a film director, a writer, a philosopher, a distributor, but above all, a political activist who has been fighting his whole life for his ideas, for moral and cultural values, for social justice, and he has managed to realize many of them. If I should describe Dimitris in one word, I should say, my soulmate.
I'm one of the people of Dimitris. I owe him my deepest gratitude because he has changed my life ever since I was 29 years old, and it's been a long time that I'm not that age anymore.
Τι να πω για τον Δημήτρη Σπύρου, νομίζω ότι το σημαντικότερο πράγμα που του το έχω πει και του ίδιου πολλές φορές είναι ότι είναι το μοναδικό πρόσωπο που ξέρω από κοντά, πραγματικά, που έχει κάνει το όραμά του πραγματικότητα. Γεννήθηκε σε ένα πολύ μικρό χωριό στα ορεινά εκεί του Πύργου και για ένα τέτοιο παιδί το να φτάσει να δημιουργήσει ένα φεστιβάλ διεθνές για παιδιά και νέους είναι συναρπαστικό. Είναι πολύ μεγάλη διαδρομή που έκανε και είμαι σίγουρη ότι θα συνεχίσει να δημιουργεί και να φτιάχνει πράγματα. Θα θέλαμε πάρα πολλές ώρες αυτό το βίντεο να σας πω τι ακριβώς έχει κάνει ο Δημήτρης για την πνευματική ζωή της Ελλάδας και παρά έξω και της Ευρώπης όμως, γιατί και τότε και στην Ευρώπη πρωτοπόροι ήταν αυτοί οι άνθρωποι που ξεκίνησαν τότε.
I was a teenager when Olympia Film Festival was created. Back then, the experience of participating in such a cultural event was exciting, fascinating. Now, almost 30 years later, it is very clear to me how important and decisive this opportunity I was given has been. The opportunity to come into direct contact with so many people from all over the world, to see films so many films that introduced me to the richness of different cultures, to listen to important people talking about their films, about cinema, about life in general.
This is not the end, my dear Dimitris. You certainly still have an important role to play in the future. I wish you all the best.
Να είναι πάντα υγιής και δημιουργικός και να αισθάνεται ότι έχει αλλάξει την ιστορία αυτής της πόλης, του Πύργου.
Dimitri, my friend, let's sail together. Navigare necessa est.
Dimitri, I wish you every happiness and the joy of working and being very, very productive in the next years. Δημήτρη, σου εύχομαι τα καλύτερα για πολλά χρόνια, για να βγάζεις το καλύτερο από τον καθένα και να εμπνέεις τους ανθρώπους και τα παιδιά. Σε ευχαριστώ πολύ από την καρδιά μου.